Alright. My mic keeps getting itself knocked off my desk, but according to the mic slash aux thing, you guys should be able to hear me. Alright. Now, my memory of the controls might be a little rusty because it's been a couple of months since I've done an episode. I've been busy with Animal Crossing. But yeah, I just did a video on why I don't like vacations, like road trips, at least like long ones. By the time it could be a while before this video was actually released, so by the time it is released, you know, or the video will probably already be long. The rant video will probably be long since uploaded, but as of recording this, I just finished it, and now I have it recording, or not recording, uploading, and now I'm doing another episode of Island of Happiness because I did tell Green Ethan that I wanted to eventually get another episode out. But it is going to be a little bit shorter than usual because I do have a dentist appointment today, and my Nana is going to come over at about 12:30ish and help and pick me up. So, yeah. I've come to a realization. I'm I'm more stressed out about my Nana and my dad than I am about dentist appointments themselves. Because one thing I do struggle with is keeping my gums from getting inflamed. That's something I have always struggled with. And that's something my Nana really gets on to me about. So, yeah, and my dad, he can be really I guess, I, I guess strict is the word. I don't know. About my teeth as well. And I worry about them getting mad at me, like for getting a cavity or for something, so. Yeah. It's a bit stressful. But dentist appointments themselves, I honestly don't. I've, on, I've honestly come to not really mind them that much. You know, some people say they get your mind off of crap, and you know that is a pretty fair point, because you know dentist appointments can be distracting, but in a good way. It kind of gives your mind a break from milling over all the time. Because when you have someone picking at your teeth, you know they're like trying to talk to you about stuff, or they're trying to just talk to you about your teeth. So you have no choice but to get your mind off of whatever the hell you have your mind on. And yeah, like I said, like I've mentioned before, we do gotta try to stay on top of talking to everyone so they don't leave. I'm trying to find Ganon's. Aha. See if there's anything to buy here. What? No more road upgrades? Okay, I guess I'll just buy some lumber then. We'll buy one more stack. Alright. Okay, good. Please let me talk to you so you don't leave. Oh god. Stupid cooking festival. I'm probably not gonna do the cooking festival. I don't know. Cooking in this game is a bit complicated. If you want to win the cooking festival, you have to do this, do that, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I don't really know what to ramble about. I guess I'll talk about Wattpad. You know, I haven't really been motivated to work on any Wattpad projects. I've actually been more motivated to focus on my writing outside of Wattpad. With that being said, one project that I do want to dip into pretty soon is an Animal Crossing themed project. But it won't be based on any of the already existing Animal Crossing games. I would love to write a book based on my dream Animal Crossing game. But first, I want to plan it out accordingly. Like, I have a Google document where I have like that serves basically at like a blueprint, and I've been chipping away at that here and there. And once I get enough ideas jotted down, then I want to eventually start an Animal Crossing related story based on my dream game. Basically, my dream game is a mix of like, you know, the pre-existing Animal Crossing games, but especially, you know, New Leaf and New Horizons, with some of my own ideas. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's toss a gift into the fountain. I mean, not fountain, the pond. My dad is obsessed with this pond that's by our grocery store. Every time we go to the grocery store, he brings it up to me and he tries to project it onto me. He's like, "You'll get to see the pond, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "No, bruh, you're the one that's obsessed over that darn pond." Okay, I'm getting a bit better at navigating the forest, despite being gone for a bit. In a few days, we'll have the crop festival. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the crop festival because I'm running on a time crunch here, but maybe in the next part, if not this part, we should get to it. You know what? I need to get. I also want to upgrade my hoe some more. So when we get to winter again, I probably will try to get some more red and blue wonderfuls. So when spring comes back around, I'll be able to plant more rice because I can only do plant one at a time, one rice square at a time. And it's just not doing me justice. No. Nothing. Sabrina insisted on competing. I'm here to watch her humiliate the competition. Oh, haha. Doting father. That's really sweet, but I'm not gonna enter. Okay, I think that's everyone. Oh no, I forgot about you. I finished work early and had some time to kill. Guess I could stay a bit. Yep, I'm trying to kill time too, Vaughn. You understand me. Yeah, I'm sure. I wasn't sure how the cooking festival worked, so I didn't. I decided not to join. Maybe next year. Maybe. That's a big maybe. My taste buds were dancing. Time to get to work. Wait. What? Okay, why is it cloudy, first of all? The festival days are supposed to be sunny. And second of all, why did it warp me back to my house? Usually it lets you stay at the meadow and talk to everyone. Oh well. What can you do? close one. But we got it. Got it. Man, I miss December. December was such a fun month, to be honest. Even January was pretty fun. Well, the second half. The first half of January was boring, but I actually miss... Wait, did I say the second? The first half of January was boring, but the second half was actually pretty eventful. And of course, December was top tier. You know, December was just so much fun. I was really motivated to make videos. You can't do anything without money. Never forget that. Fair enough. But yeah, I was really motivated to make videos. You know, Christmas was fun. It was fun being at my grandma's on my mom's side. My mom was being a bit of a pain, but it was still pretty fun. And then even like before we went on the trip, like we got new phones. I remember we went out to eat on the day we got our new phones. Then my sleep schedule was really messed up, so I took a nap, and then I woke up and made a weird, and then like did a Island of Happiness video. We're gonna go and visit Shay and Wada today. I don't know if they leave, but just in case they do leave, I want to make sure they are talked to regularly. Rude. Oh, okay. I have no idea where their little house is. Oh, here it is. Is Wada here? Yeah. Hello. Strong, healthy Wada. Now, I don't even know if my potatoes will even be ready before the crop festival, but if not, then worst comes to worst, we can just participate, because we still get a friendship boost from simply participating, and we talk to all the other, you know, participants and spectators, but you do get a bigger one if you win the festival. And attending the festival, I believe, just nets you the same. Like, if you, like, attend the festival but don't win, I think it just nets you the same 300 friendship points as you would if you just spectated. Is my dad already here? Oh, yes, it's raining. I don't have to water my crops today. Okay, so the festival is on the 29th. I figured. Or maybe my nan, or maybe my grandma is already here. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I am gonna pause this for a bit. All right. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes. But she's gonna. Yeah. She said she told me she'll be here at about 12:30. All right. was hoping he wouldn't come home until after I got home from my dentist appointment, because I was worried they were gonna talk about stuff, and then, or she was gonna tell him, oh, she needs to do this. Ugh. But the good news is, I think the plan was still the same as February 9th. Because my dentist appointment was originally supposed to be on February 9th, but apparently my hygienist got sick, so it got moved to today, March 17th. And my dad had it planned to where I'll only get a teeth cleaning and not x-rays. Because x-rays is what really stresses me out most. You know, getting x-rays in itself, not a big deal, but by doing x-rays, they can really look at your teeth and really see what's going on. They can get a more detailed analysis. And, that can be stressful, because they'll notice, oh, she needs to do this. And then my dad and my grandma will probably gripe at me for it, so not fun. That's why I was hoping my dad wouldn't be here that early. Because then, my grandma's gonna come, and then, like I said, she's gonna talk to my dad about all the nonsense, and ugh. Yeah, like I said, I said it earlier in the video, but my dad and my grandma can be very strict and stern when it comes to my teeth. So that's why I was stressing out about my dad coming home early. Because I kind of wanted my grandma to just, after the appointment, just to bring me home and then be done with it. But now her and my dad are going to talk about it all, and it's just going to be, ugh. I mean, they do over the phone anyway, but still. They tell each other everything. It can be a bit nerve-wracking. Like I said, the good news is no x-rays. Dentist appointments don't stress me out as much when I don't have to do x-rays, because, it's not as in-depth. you know, when, them looking at your teeth. So, that's good at least. By the way, and I'm sorry for the if you heard my dad. If you heard the noise in the background when I left the video for a bit. My dad talks very loudly. Yeah, I'm probably not getting. I probably won't do the crop festival until the next part because it could take a few minutes and we're already running low on time. So I'll save it for the beginning of the next part. And, I told my dad about my dentist appointment, or I brought it up, and he forgot that I even had a dentist appointment today. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because she would have come and talked to my dad anyway. It's not like I'll be able to just get away with him not remembering because she's gonna come over and talk to him about it, and then she's gonna talk to him about it again when she brings me back home. Well, I don't under. Well, my dad might be working from home. I don't know. But I was gonna say, like, why can't my dad? If my dad's home from work early, he could just take me and bring me back. But, like I said, he could be working from home. He did bring up that he may finish up work from home. We'll see. Oh, yes. Spring Crop Festival invite. Alright. I don't know if they're going to be ready by then, but we'll see. They're probably not. So I'll probably just be a spectator. Hold on. Yes, she said 12:30. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video now, guys. They're about to be here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.